Welcome to Cheese Kitchen.
Very basic dipping sauce that is unique to the Vietnamese cuisine. It is called fish dipping sauce. In Vietnamese, it's called Nước Mắm Pha. So it is like a dipping sauce that you have to make. You can't just buy it in a bottle. Okay, so here are the ingredients we're going to need. We're going to need some garlic cloves. We are going to need some sugar, of course, fish sauce, some water, some lemon. Now, if you don't have lemon, you can also substitute with white vinegar. Works just as well. Okay, so how do we make this dipping sauce? First, we have to crush the garlic cloves. So I'm just going to put it in my mortar and pestle, give it a few taps to remove the skin first. Now I'm going to crush it flat. Next, we're going to add water to this. So you can see this is a good sized bowl. This will make a dipping sauce probably for a dozen people, okay? And what I do is I store what I don't use. So I make this much, I put it in a little bottle container and refrigerate it and to be used as dipping sauce later. But this will make a lot. So what I'm gonna do, see here's my crushed garlic. I'm going to pour in the water. Not full, but a good amount. So you can see about that much. Now, I know I'm not giving you any quantity. This is the hard part of this recipe is everybody likes their fish dipping sauce to taste. Some people like it a little sweeter. Some people like it a little bit more tangy. Some people like it saltier. So it's really up to your taste. So you have to adjust all the ingredients to how you like it. So right now, all I have is garlic, and water. I don't like mine very tart. I like my sauce to be more on the sweeter, salty side. So I'm only going to squeeze a little bit of lemon first just to see how that goes before I add more. It's really hard to back off if it's too tart. It's really hard to fix it. So I'm just going to squeeze a teeny bit first. Next, I'm going to add the sugar. How much sugar is up to you. I like it more on the sweet side. So I'm going to start with 2 of these scoops. And these scoops are probably, I'm going to guess, like a tablespoon each. And then blend it in. You can see the mixture is very clear right now and kind of pale yellow because of the lemon juice and the garlic. Now I'm going to add the fish sauce. Just based on experience, I know how much fish sauce I like because don't like it too salty. So I look for the color. The darker the color, the saltier it's going to be. So I'll show you when to stop. I'm going to mix it so I can see the color a little better. Okay, this is usually the color that I like it. So you're going to need to taste it to see if this is to your liking. I'm going to check for sweetness and saltiness. And I hope it's not too tangy because I don't like it tart. It doesn't have enough fish sauce. It's too mild. I'm going to add more fish sauce. And it doesn't have enough lemon either. I'm going to add another squeeze of lemon. Okay, my lemon, I squeezed a little too much. Now it's a little tart. I'm going to have to add some sugar. As you can see, this takes experience, lots of practice, and you kind of have to play with it. Add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. And if you ever get where it's too salty, you've got too much fish sauce in there, just dump a little bit out and add more water to dilute it. Next, what I like to add, and this is optional because we like to eat spicy, but this is not very spicy. This is more for color and looks. I'm just going to put a little dab of this. Not too much. It's just more for color to make it look pretty. It'll barely have any spiciness to it. But those of you who aren't very tolerant of spiciness, you might find it a little bit spicy. To spice it up and make it look pretty, you might put in some shavings of carrots. You also put in a little bit of lemon zest to make it more fragrant and prettier. Okay, I've tested that this is to my liking. It's kind of salty and sweet. Let's take some out in the bowl. Right there, that's our fish sauce. This fish sauce is very versatile. It's pretty much used to dip pretty much everything in Vietnamese cuisine. Let's try dipping it in egg roll and see what it's like. So here's my completely fried egg roll. I'm gonna dip it in the fish sauce. Delicious. By the way, if you want to know how to make Vietnamese egg rolls, check out my other recipe on my channel. I have this recipe already made. This fish sauce is the bomb. I hope you like it. Thanks for joining Cheese Kitchen. See you next time.